I've never done something like this, but I'll try. So this photo is my mom, who is 96 years old, and our last born. My mother is my rock. My dad had 2 wives, 16 children, and we all lived in one home. We cooked from one pot. We had cousins, aunties. So we lived like 40 or 50 of us one go. And I think that's what makes me today. If you come to my house, they call it the village. When they opened the lockdown, everyone said they are coming. So I had to put them in a roster. So every weekend, a group is coming. From tomorrow, I have like 10 of them staying in my place for 3 days. The good thing, I don't look after them, they look after themselves. So I think what I am today, it started from my home. My dad died long time ago when he was only 55. I was young, I was in school. My mom had never gone to school. She was an orphan too. My dad was an orphan. But I have never seen love that I saw with my family. And so when I came here, because I was running away from the tribal clashes in my village, and as I have come from a big family, I was very lonely here. And I was thinking, what do? I don't like sitting and feeling sorry for myself. What can I do? And I started volunteering at a nursing home, looking after the lonely people. I said, what is a good way, a lonely person looking after another lonely person? And through that, I did that for 3 years. And after 3 years, they are dying. And I remember asking the coordinator, why can't you give me the ones who are not dying? And she said, no, I'm giving you the dying ones because you make them happy. So I stopped that, and that's how I ended up here. Volunteering with the African communities. And in the early 2000, the Africans were coming in huge numbers. The Sudanese, South Sudanese, the Sierra Leoneans, and the Liberians. And I thought, what can I do for them to come and access the services? And I thought, leave alone the men, doesn't matter where they come from, they don't come to services. The youth, they get services from the schools. Then the women, what does the women like? And I'm talking of an African woman, they love dressing up, you can see. They love eating good food, and they love dancing. And that's how I started the African Women Dinner Dance. And through African Women Dinner Dance, this year, it's the 15th year, which we have pushed to 26th of February, and over 400 women attend. Not only Africans, every woman is welcome. And through that, it gave birth to something called Cultural Exchange Program, where I take women to country towns to live with the host families. They live 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can imagine a group of women, Iraqi, Indian, Pakistan, African from different countries. And using that, what comes out of that is a lot of things that are happening to the women, a lot of domestic violence, women not connecting with their jobs because maybe they don't have languages. And through that, that's how I came to get this award. I use social settings to bring the women out of cocoon. I love supporting a woman because a woman, if you support one woman, will support a whole village, a whole country. If you give a man information, they put under the carpet. Even the woman comes and tells the husband, you know this and this. I say, I knew that last year, 2 months ago. Then why didn't you tell me? I didn't know you wanted to know. But a woman will tell everyone with ears. Even they tell the husband, you told me that yesterday. Because they want that information to go. And I use that social setups to bring women so that they can get jobs. They can know about domestic violence. They can know what they can do with their children who are refusing to go to school, or maybe about their careers. And I use social life. You can see here we are partying. I take, when I'm going out to self-care, I go with the hip of whoever wants to go. So here we were in Blue Mountain, and you can see us dressing up like that. We were dancing that song called Jerusalem. You could have seen us how we were. Because as much as we volunteers do a lot of work, we need to stop and just look after ourselves. And I do so many things, and by stopping and doing something, that's what gives me the energy. And many people don't know how to look after themselves. They just work, home, cook, and life becomes very boring. But you need to spice it up. For you to be able to give, you have to give to yourself first. I know how to love myself. And when I do something, when I do a road trip, I don't go by myself. I go with a heap of group of whoever is around. This is my family in Australia. I came alone. And you can see, oh, these are my sons. This one here is my grandson, my nephew, my nephew's wife, my son, and all that. All of them are my family. So if it was not for this family, if it's not for the other community members, I wouldn't be what I am today. I wouldn't be doing what I do. I wouldn't be achieving. I wouldn't be able to help other people the way I do. I use social setups. I love dancing. I love eating good food. I love going to just watch a flower. And what I do, I don't do it alone. I go along with other people because people don't know how to be happy. People, for example, during this lockdown, I did some clips. I just telling people, it's not the end of the day. Just wake up, look after yourself. Just have a cup of tea. So all of us, we are doing a lot of work. Look after yourself to be able to give to other people. Thank you.